Community leaders will gather this weekend for a special event to recognize and revive all Black towns in Oklahoma and abroad. Simone Davis is the CEO of Black Towns Municipal Management. She joins us this morning to talk about what's going on this weekend. Thank you for being here, Simone.
Thank you for having me.
Well, you know, the Oklahoma Historical Society, as you're aware, there used to be 50 all Black towns in Oklahoma. Now there are 14. Tell me about the history of all Black towns in Oklahoma, how they came to be and why that is important.
So typically when we discuss all Black towns in Oklahoma, we're talking about actually Native American tribes having enslaved Africans at one point, and those enslaved Africans being able to grant land after the 1866 treaty, which dismantled slavery in Oklahoma. And so we typically celebrate Juneteenth, 1865, as the last slavery in Texas, but Oklahoma had enslaved Africans still after 1865. And so the federal government actually forced Native American to give land allotments to their former enslaved Africans. So that's one way. The other way is by migration. By moving into Oklahoma, Native Americans, Black Native Americans were here, indigenous people were here, and they collectively formed these all Black towns for solace, for safety, for being able to cultivate their own economic dollars within their own economic community.
You were the former town manager of Tallahassee, Oklahoma, a historically Black town.
Yes.
And you moved here to Oklahoma through the Tulsa Remote Program.
Yes.
What a journey you've been on. Tell me about Tallahassee and just a little bit about the town manager story.
Yeah. So I definitely want to highlight the mayor of Tallahassee, Mayor Keisha Curran. And Tallahassee is a beautiful place with so much ancestry, so much history. I connected with Mayor Keisha Curran a year before the pandemic, so 2019. And I learned during that same trip that I actually have ancestral roots in Tallahassee. And so Keisha and I quickly connected. She mentioned that she wanted this Black boarding school. I'm on a journey to build an international interfaith Black boarding school. And Mayor Curran was like, I would love your school to be in Tallahassee. And I say that when I said yes to Tallahassee, Tallahassee said yes to me. And so I ended up networking and learning about Tulsa Remote, moved to Tulsa through the Tulsa Remote program, and a few months later, Mayor Curran and I was talking about rebuilding Tallahassee. What are the components to rebuild a Black town? And we found out discovered this role of town manager, and she mentioned, hey, are you interested in that role? And I have 2 master's degrees, and I'm in school right now at the University of Southern California for my doctoral degree in education. And so I have a background in education, not in municipal management.
Right.
But I said yes. I said, let's try this, let's figure it out together, and that's what we did. We made U.S. history, national news in such a short time, and Tallahassee's on the map.
That's great. And how are you going to kind of parlay that experience into this weekend where you're going to be hosting a lot of folks and hopefully a lot of learning going on this weekend? What's happening?
Yes, so this weekend is the Black Towns Revival Weekend, and it kicks off November 10th. At 6 p.m. and it ends on Monday at 10 a.m. And we have a host of events and activities that we will be showcasing the community here in Oklahoma and out of the state. So this is a national event, and we are visiting 3 historic Black townships along the way. So Boley, Oklahoma, Tallahassee, Oklahoma, and Clareview, Oklahoma. We also have educational and economic development workshops being facilitated by the University of Oklahoma.
That's great.
Open Design Code, Black Resilience Network. There's a plethora of partnerships being involved within this weekend. And we're showcasing a documentary premiere of what can happen in Black townships through redevelopment. And that documentary is premiered, and it's called It Takes a Village, and it will be premiered at 7 p.m. on Saturday night, and it's sponsored by our event sponsors, the UCC, United Church of Christ Church Building and Loan Fund. And so they are facilitating redevelopment efforts across the United States, and they want to see how we can do this in all Black townships here in Oklahoma and also nationwide.
And how do folks attend this weekend's events?
Yes.
How do you sign up? How do you get going on that?
So you can go to our event website, which is www.blacktownsrw.com, and register there. Even if you want to be a sponsor, so if you cannot attend but you still want to get involved in some way, please reach out. My email address, I love to give my email address. It's Cymone, C-Y-M-O-N-E, at blacktownsmm.com.
And the website one more time?
Yes, the website is blacktownsrw.com.
And that's Revival Weekend.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you so much. Cymone Davis, we appreciate you coming. And yeah, good luck this weekend. I hope so much comes out
Yes,
of it.
and please attend. Come on, come on.
There you go. 9:19, we appreciate you being here.